Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to talk about suffixes. Now, a suffix is a letter or a group of letters that we add to the end of the word for different reasons. We will see some of these reasons when we go to each suffix. Now, we are going to talk about the suffix s, the suffix ed, and the suffix ing. So let's start with the first one, which is adding s to the word. Now we add s to the word when we want to pluralize it, okay, for pluralization, or we add s for the verbs that are used with he, she, or it. We add the s alone to the word except when the word ends with s, x, ch, sh, and z. In these cases, we add es, not only s, we add es. So, for example, the word class becomes classes. Okay, so we added es here. The word box, it ends with an x, so we add es and it becomes boxes. Same thing goes for bench, it becomes benches. Bush becomes bushes. And buzz becomes buzzes. Okay, so again, to wrap up the s suffix, we add the s alone with the word to the words, except when they end with these letters s, x, ch, sh, or the letter z. Now let's go to the second suffix, which is adding ed. We add ed to the word when we want to change it, when we want to change its tense from the present tense to the past tense, in some of the verbs, not all of them, of course, and if we want to change it into an adjective. And again, some of the words are changed into adjectives with ed, not all of them. Now, for this suffix, we have 4 rules. Rule A, Rule B, Rule C, and Rule D. Rule A, it talks about the words that end with E. For example, the word live. The word live ends with the silent E. So we cross out this E and we add ed. And I'll have lived. Now, the second rule number B, when the word ends with a vowel, this V stands for a vowel, and a Y. Like the word play, we have the vowel A, and after the vowel, I have the Y. Here, I do nothing, I just add ed. As for rule C, which talks about the words that end with a consonant, this C stands for the consonants, and a Y, like the word copy, I need to do the following. I cross out the Y, and write an I instead of it, replace it with an I, and then add ed. Okay, so again, when I have a word that ends with a consonant plus a Y, I cross out the Y and replace it with an I, then add ed. Okay, now the last rule is the CVC rule. As we already know from these rules, the C stands for consonant, and the V stands for vowels. So when I have a consonant, vowel, and a consonant in a word, and this vowel should be a short vowel, like the word hug, a hug, then I need to double the last consonant and then add ed. So it becomes hugged with a double G. Okay? So again, when I have a CVC, which means when I have a consonant, a short vowel, and then another consonant, like the word hug, I double the last consonant and then add ed, and it becomes just like this word. Okay, now the last suffix, which is ing, it has only 2 rules. And we use the suffix ing when I'm talking about past and present continuous, I am buying, I was buying, for example. And when I want to change it into an adjective, of course, this applies to some cases, not all of the words. Okay, so rule A, when the word ends with an E, like the word give, I cross out the E and add ing. As for rule B, which is the CVC rule, and again, this is a consonant, a vowel, which is a short vowel, and another consonant, just like the word dig. So what do? I double the consonant and add ing. I hope that everything is clear. If you have any questions, please write them down below in the comments and I will answer every one of your questions. Thank you for listening and stay safe.